All right, the loan payment formula is an easy topic in terms of knowing how to do the problem. But the hardest part is actually plugging this in correctly to your calculator. So I'm going to ask you while we're doing this to kind of go back and forth into both videos that you see here so that you can see how I do it on my calculator. All right, so you have student loans for $7,500 when you graduate college with an interest rate of 9%, which is a little high, but pretty typical. Calculate your monthly payments if you plan to pay it off in 10 years. So you're trying to figure out how much would I have to pay per month to pay off my $7,500 debt to college with an interest rate of 9%, and you'd be paying it off in 10 years. So go ahead and pause this video and get all of this down where you see the box. You need that formula down and you need what each variable stands for. All right, so you have written this down. And now we have to go ahead and plug in. So our payment per month is going to be equal to P, which is the starting loan principal. So that would be $7,500. That's the amount borrowed. So it's going to be $7,500 times the APR. Okay, well that's 9%, but we're going to write that as 0.09. Just bringing that decimal in two places. So that's going to be 0.09. divided by the number of payment periods per year. Well, you're calculating monthly payments. Okay, so we're going to divide by 12. Okay, so we've just done the numerator so far. We've done the starting balance times the annual percentage rate divided by the number of times we get a bill per month. All right. All right, so now we're going to take this and we're going to divide. No, it's going to get a little bit big here. So we've got 1 minus parentheses 1 plus APR, which again is 0.09, divided by my N, which is 12, because I'm paying this every month, okay, to the exponent of a negative N, so that would be a negative 12, times the number of years we're taking it to pay back. In this case, this is 10. And I'm going to go ahead and close this parentheses. All right, what I'd like you to do right now is pause this video, and you're going to go watch me do this on my calculator now. All right, from that calculator video, we found that our monthly payment would be $95.02. And I know that you might have gotten something close to that, but as long as you're fairly close to $95, I'll give you credit for that. So $95.02 per month for 10 years to pay off that. All right, here we go. You need a $6,000 car loan to buy a used car. Your bank offers you a 3-year loan at 8%, a 4-year loan at 9%, and a 5-year loan at 10%. Calculate the monthly payments for each scenario and the interest you would have to pay over the given time period. All right, let's go ahead and do the first one. So we got a $6,000 car loan, okay, and we're talking about 3 years, loan at 8%, and we're talking about monthly payments. All right, so this payment is going to be equal to P, which is the regular starting loan principal, so that's going to be $6,000. Okay, times your APR so that's going to be 8%. So that's going to be 0.08 divided by my N, and remember we're doing this monthly. Calculate the monthly, so that's going to be divided by 12. All divided by 1 minus 1 plus 0.08 over 12, and that's going to be to the negative 12 times my years, which in this case is 3-year loan. Okay, again, go back to my video on the calculator and let's see what I get. All right, for this we got, for monthly payments, we got $188.02. And that's going to be per month. Okay, so this is scenario number 1. We'll call this scenario number 1. It's going to be $188.02 per month. Now let's figure out how much you've paid over the long run. Well, remember, you're paying for 3 years and 12 months each year. So that's going to be a total of $6,768.72 that you're going to pay. Or roughly, if we subtract our original $6,000 car loan, we are paying $768.72 extra on top of that $6,000. So that would be what we're paying in interest. All right, let's try number 2 now. So for number 2, we are now moving up to a 4-year loan. Okay, so let me erase this. We're talking about a 4-year loan at 9%. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and change this 0.08 to a 0.09. We're still monthly. We're still starting at 6,000, but now we're changing that 3 to a 4 because it's a 4-year loan. Again, go ahead and pause this video and watch me solve it on my calculator. I think that that is the hardest part of these problems. All right, here I got $149.31. So you can see when you take a little bit longer to, sorry about that, when you take a little bit longer to pay something back, you're spreading it out over a longer period, so you're going to pay less per month, which makes sense. You're just going to be paying more in terms of how much longer you're paying for. Okay, and now let's think about how much interest you are going to have to pay. So you're going to pay this one for 4 years for 12 months out of each of those years, and that's going to give us a total of $7,166.68. Or you're going to pay, let's subtract 6,000 from that, that's $1,166 roughly in interest. So that's interesting. You are paying less a month, but you're paying it for a longer amount of time, and overall you're paying much more in interest. All right, last situation is going to be a 5-year loan at 10%. So we are going to get rid of our 0.09, and we're going to change that to a 0.10. Do that down here as well. And then I'm going to change my 4-year loan to a 5-year loan. And again, you can watch this on the calculator video, but I get $127.49. So that's going to be my monthly payment, $127.49 per month. Now I'm going to have to pay that 12 months of the year for 5 years, and that's going to give me a total amount of paying $7,649.40. So subtracting that from my $6,000 original, I am paying roughly $1,649 in interest. So you can see that if you can afford to pay $188 a month, you should, because you're only going to pay $768 in interest. But if you decide to go for the longer plan, like say for a 5-year period, you are paying less. You're paying, 50 some odd dollars less, but you're going to pay significantly more in interest over the long run. So what would be my advice? Which one should you go with? Well, if you can afford it, definitely go with number 1 with the 3-year loan at 8%. That would be the best option here. Thanks for watching. Make sure you watch that calculator video.